Hey everyone, Zell here, and today we're back in Destiny, and today we're not going to be doing an exotic weapon overview, but a legendary weapon overview, and not the one on my back there. It is the Vision of Confluence. It is from the raid. It is a primary scout rifle that is fully automatic, that has solar damage, and it is simply amazing. I think that when you come to the point where you have a lot of exotic weapons, you need to figure out what's going on when you need two other legendary weapons to outfit the rest of your arsenal. So I'm going to start doing the best of Legendaries series 2 so that you have an idea of what you should be using when you can't necessarily use what you want to in the slot. And the Vision of Confluence is right here. I have it fully upgraded. This thing is absolutely amazing, and as you can see, it has solar damage. The flavor text is, "What you have seen will mark you forever." This scout rifle is from Atheon, so it's a drop from Atheon on normal mode or hard mode, I'm pretty sure. I haven't done hard mode yet, so I'm not too positive on that. But let's take a look at what this weapon has. When you look at the stats, the fire rate, superb, impact, very nice, range, stability, everything's at a very good rating. Like, everything's decently leveled up. And when we take a look at the first tier here, we have Red Dot OES, Agile Sight for smooth engagement in close quarters. We have Sure Shot Is, Snapshot Sight, excellent handling, superb target acquisition, and Ranged Lens RLS3. It's a mid-range scope, good effective range and recoil control, heavy and slow. Now, it does have more range, but still I chose this just because it's quicker. You can your handling goes up, so that means you can ready your gun quicker, and I really enjoy that. The second thing that we have is full auto. This weapon can be fired in full auto mode, which is completely outstanding. We have an upgraded damage, and on the second tier we have single point sling, switch weapons faster, move quicker while aiming. Perfect balance. This weapon has extremely low recoil, and field scout, maximum ammo capacity. And that is very, very nice. That's what I went with here, and I'll explain why in a second. Now, the thing that we have is Zen Moment. Causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. So, me not picking up stability in other places, I get it back from the Zen Moment, which is really wonderful. It has 4 damage upgrades on it to bring it to 300 attack, and then finally it has this thing, Oracle Disruptor. This weapon deals bonus damage to oracles in the Vault of Glass, meaning that this is more potent when you have to kill oracles in the Vault of Glass if that is your job, which is always very handy. Now, getting back to this Field Scout, maximum ammo capacity is increased. Normally, this gun only has 19, so it brings 8 more bullets, and this is a full auto gun, so the more times you can fire, and this thing has like the best stability in the world, so every time you fire, you're hitting the same target location over and over and over. It is wonderful, and here's the gun. It looks not that bad. And let's find some enemies to shoot with this thing, shall we? Just to show it off and how wonderful it is. It literally, when you fire, it has hardly any recoil, and it brings it straight back to the point you were at. It doesn't have any hard recoil where it moves your sights. And when you can get a crit, if I can get it hits pretty hard. Like, these are level 9 enemies, so it's not going to be doing the most damage, but in the Vault of Glass, I think it's hitting for 890 damage, which is rather ridiculous. This thing hits like a truck. And not to mention, when you're looking at like bigger enemies, like, look how well it shoots. For a full auto scout rifle, this thing is a beast, and I love it. And this has become my favorite primary weapon. I did get Atheon's Epilogue, and I'm going to be leveling that up. It does have its uses, but in comparison, damage-wise, the Atheon's Epilogue feels kind of like a bullet hose, like a floppy bullet hose. It's just not that strong. It's good at tearing down a void shield, but past that, I don't really see much use for it compared to this thing, where it just completely blows through enemies. Come here, Knight. Come here. Trying to run away from me. Alright, good on ya. Good on ya. That shield was a well-placed shield. But yeah, this thing has no recoil. It feels like you're it doesn't feel like you're shooting a bullet out of the gun. It feels like a bullet is flying from the gun. That's how like little recoil and how good the stability is. It really feels like you're just it's just aim and hit a target. It's no more than that. There's no extra difficult thing to learn about it. It's just a great gun. And that's my review on the Vision of Confluence. Once again, it's a drop from Atheon, normal or hard mode, and it's a wonderful weapon, and if you have it, definitely level it up if you haven't yet, because it will bring you far in this game. It's absolutely spectacular. And As always, please rate, comment, subscribe, like the video if you like what I'm doing here, and I do daily Destiny content, so always feel free to come back and see what new information I have for you guys. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.